The marketplace should have been joyous. New stories were taking shape, their laughter echoing off half-finished buildings that promised wonders. Anyone stood amidst the creative chaos, eyes shining with that familiar, boundless enthusiasm. Yet, a familiar dread prickled the back of the Contrarian's neck. It wasn't the doubt he once wielded, but a discordant echo left from his time in the well. "You see it too, don't you?" he whispered. The air beside him shimmered, not with warmth, but a wrongness he knew too intimately. Someone spun, a song taking shape before them. It should have been bright as the Absurdian sun, but the tune twisted mid-note into a mocking discord. Someone's smile faltered, then returned, tighter, the edges forced. Eyes once filled with dreams now held a glint the Contrarian knew too well, the well's terrible hunger. Not a copy, but a perversion. The well couldn't create, only echo and corrupt, a monstrous testament to the dangers the Contrarian had tried to warn them of. "Missed me?" The twisted echo tilted its head, a grotesque parody of someone's playful curiosity. But its voice wasn't laughter, it was a hiss of steam, a broken music box playing the notes of joy all wrong. The Contrarian braced himself not for a fight, but containment. His warning shouts would be lost in the coming chaos. The well warped, but it obeyed its own twisted logic. It wouldn't destroy someone, but feed on the chaos their corrupted essence would unleash. That he could manipulate. "Don't just stand there," someone shouted, not at him, but at the stall holders now frozen in a mix of awe and terror. "Run for—" But someone's warning morphed into a stuttering shriek. The echo someone lunged, and the marketplace dissolved. Stories turned to shrieking beasts. Half-built towers crumbled and reformed into jagged parodies of shelter. It was the city of everywhere, given monstrous, hungry form. This wasn't a battle, but the start of a siege. One the Contrarian had to fight from the inside. He dove into the echoing madness. Not to save someone. They were beyond saving. His goal now was desperate, dangerous, to become the well's favored echo, draw its monstrous attention, and give Absurdia a sliver of a chance. The cacophony wasn't just sound, but a pressure crushing his thoughts. Every instinct, shaped by the well, urged him to surrender, to become part of the joyful destruction. A whisper prickled his mind, a parody of his own doubts made monstrous. This is what they feared. This is what you were. This is what you are. But beneath that hiss, a stubborn sliver of his old self clung on. Not for goodness, but a defiant pride. He'd sacrificed himself to save this. He wouldn't let the well win so easily. A shard of a half-formed story, a night made of broken glass, skidded past. Instinctively, the Contrarian twisted the fragment, its valor turning cruel. The shard knight lunged at the echo someone, shattering harmlessly. Yet the echo paused, its monstrous gaze flickering towards him. A flicker of attention was all he needed. The Contrarian felt not joy, but a hunger that mirrored the well's own. A surge of corrupted, creative energy throbbed in his veins. He wasn't just manipulating the chaos, he was feeding on it. With a sickening lurch, he understood. This was the price of his plan. To fight a monster born of the well, he had to become something monstrous himself. Before the echo someone could refocus, he unleashed a nightmare. Not a simple distortion, but a parody of their bond. Figures coalesced from the swirling madness. Grotesque echoes of stories they'd once shared. Laughter turned to mocking jeers. No true threat, but an insult, a goad. The echo someone recoiled, a screech echoing the fury he remembered from their arguments long ago. Good. The monster still had enough of someone in it to be wounded by their past. He twisted the memory echoes further, their joy warped into shrieks of betrayal. It was cruel, but cruelty was the language the well understood. He was winning the well's favor, but at the cost of feeling a fragment of his soul twist and blacken with every monstrous act. If you find everything interesting, go ahead and subscribe to Nothing. Don't forget to like something too, and feel free to leave a comment for someone. Really, no one reads them.